My name is Tyler Ashton. I am part of the GoFame program in Advanced Manufacturing Technology. I found out about the GoFame program through the newspaper, the local newspaper, and my dad actually called me while I was at a job site working at Ernie Davis. And I came in for my interview and I was covered in cast iron dust from cutting up cast iron, and went through the interview process and turned in my application to Katie Vincent, and they actually, it looked good. Amico Plastics hired me through the GoFame program. I went through a panel, like a selection process. I also had to fill out a questionnaire so they could get to know some of my traits. And after that, I was selected by them, which Will Mounts is actually the president of the GoFame program. So for him to select me was pretty nice. The schedule for the GoFame program is kind of unique. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, our class goes to work. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we come to school. But Tuesdays and Thursdays, we are allowed to go to work after school, which we try to do as often as possible so we can hit our 40-hour mark. My experience at the college has been great because just the mentoring that I get from my teachers. Meredith Skaggs has been awesome, and so has Sean Payne, Marty Higdon. Katie Vincent's been there anytime I have a question, and also like other opportunities that come available that that aren't like the workforce development, like scholarships and things like that. They kind of reach out to us because we're more on a personal level than you would be at like a four-year school. Mike Gore's been amazing. Like he's probably one of the top machinists in the area, and he's an educator. So for us to learn from him is a big deal. I went through the NASA grant program with Sean Payne, where we were actually funded to put on an FLL competition, the first LEGO League competitions. They're for younger students, high school, some elementary school students are in it too, but we got to do the refereeing and kind of give back to the community. And without that program, I never would have learned about the NCAS program, which is the NASA Community College Aerospace Scholars Program. I'm in that program currently, and I have a total of 3 modules, which there's 6 tests total, and after I take all those, I have to do a final project. And if I complete the final project and have enough points, they're going to allow me to go to one of the NASA centers in the United States. And it's completely funded. I don't have to pay anything out of pocket, which is awesome. And then whenever we started this whole program, we learned about the NASA Rover Challenge. We found out there weren't any community colleges really involved. Mr. Payne actually reached out to some other people to possibly find funding to allow us to go to this. And he had enough confidence that we could compete with the 4-year schools. LSU, the University of Kentucky, Purdue, and all them schools, they're going to allow us to compete against them in total engineering feat. So we got 4 advanced manufacturing technicians, or people going to school for it. They're going to be competing against 4-year engineering students. So, I mean, not just for us, but for the community college, it's a really big deal. It could open doors to a lot of people. After I graduate, I've been really lucky with my classes. I have a pretty good GPA, and I would like to transfer to a 4-year college to get my mechanical engineering degree. I have been talking to my sponsoring company, which is Amico Plastics, and they are willing to fund me to do the engineering based on working there. See, the good part about the GoFame program and working somewhere that you're sponsored, they get to build a relationship with you before you're hired full-time with them. So they can find out work ethic, they can imprint things in your head, like what they want out of somebody. And if they get that, I mean the opportunity's endless, especially with the smaller companies that we have in the local area. I mean, it's the ladder. I would say that if I can do it, anybody can do it. I mean, I have I have a daughter. I had her when I was in high school. Done the physical labor thing for a very long time. I was in plumbing, construction, which they pay well. They really do. But at the end of the day, an education is going to get me further than, you know, just working. Like, working hard will get you somewhere, but without the education, there's a ceiling. With an education, there's no, I mean, you can do anything.